Blessings, my beautiful people. How are you? It's been a little minute since I tapped back in or did a video for you, so here I am. Here today to give you an update of what's going on with me now. So, at this point of my holistic wellness journey, it's also a spiritual journey, right? As I mentioned before. So, last time, let me just give you a story. So last time I did a quick little video when I was on the beach with my sister and my nieces. And when I was on the beach, something transpired. Like I started to notice this thing that had been happening all that week, and it continued after, right? So it's like we had the beach is open land, right? Open land. It's a lot of space. So it was really weird to me to have people like 2 feet away from me playing racquetball or soccer, you know what I'm saying, on each end of where we were. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to be that close. Like, it's a whole beach, lots of room. Why are you that close, right? So I got a little agitated, and went back into the water because I felt like uh they were getting close, and an accident could have happened where a ball could have just hit, what I'm saying, one of us, and then that would have been a whole big problem I was not there for. You know what I'm saying? So I just went back in the water. A couple of them, they got back in the water too. After, it's really weird. Like, they're not speaking to us. They're just, I guess it's the energy. They're attracted to the energy. But it's such an irritant to my soul because everybody's energy does not feel good. And they want to be close to you. And it really bothers me, Like, I've been working on my anger, asking God to help me, deal with these things because, like, I don't understand, right? Fully. I get it, but I still really don't get it because if you don't know me, why would you want to be that close to me without saying hi or something? It just doesn't make sense to me. I don't want to be close to anyone like that I don't know. You know what I mean? So, anyhow, after leaving the beach and realizing that, it's the energy they trying to get all up in, uh, I decided to, well, the next day my aunt came in, right? My aunt came in from New York, so the days, everything was real hectic. It was busy. We were doing a lot, talking a lot. Just time just went, and I was feeling really special. It doesn't take much to make me feel special, okay? Just anybody that knows me knows this. Like, one of my sweethearts came through. She went on a trip and she brought me a little keychain. Simple, right? But the fact is that she thought about me while she was on her vacation. That meant so much to me. You know what I'm saying? The little things is what matters to me. So anyway, I was here, and she loves to cook, so she was cooking up stuff. And I want to remind you to, do kind gestures, throughout the week, or once a week, or however often you feel compelled or, the unction to do that. You feel a urge to do it, do it. My aunt was here, and I took a plate for the neighbor, because I think she's a really nice lady. She's very to herself for the most part. And we don't have enough woman to woman interaction. You know what I'm saying? Like, women always trying to downplay women, or it's never really positive with women. That's been my experience. So I'm working on building positive relationships with females, right? And so I did a kind gesture, I took her over like a little taster's choice because she's American, we're Caribbean, everybody doesn't like everything. So I took her, a little sampler plate, and she came back and she thanked my aunt and stuff like that. It was nice. And I like the lady. She's nice. I like her spirit. I don't know her, but I like what I feel off of her. Her energy, I like that. So, uh, that was a kind gesture that I did, right? This week, I plan to cook for the man, the repair man that's coming to fix the washing machine. He knows we're from the Caribbean, and he mentioned the first time he came, he wanted some Caribbean food, so I'm gonna cook him some, right? Just a kind gesture is not gonna take nothing out of my day. It's not gonna, interrupt nothing. So I feel like it's okay, and sometimes people need that. They don't have anyone in their life doing nice things for them, and you could make their day, right? So we need to be more mindful of these things and just do kind things for people, right? Excuse me. Aside from that, I want to talk to you about one of the reasons I came on the camera today with my head covered is because I am focusing in on my spiritual journey as well with God. So, like, I grew up going to many churches. I went to many churches, but I spent the most time um, in my uncle's spiritual Baptist church, right? We had to go every Sunday. So from the ages of 10 to 15, I was in the church, right? Every Sunday. And in the spiritual Baptist religion, they have monas, which is like people fasting, but it's like an extensive fasting. So spiritual fasting. And I was down there with the monas, you know what I'm saying? I was one of the people that took care of those that were doing the fasting. It's a week-long fasting, right? And while they fast, they receive visions and things of that nature to help them in their purpose in life, right? So and I recently, I feel like I'm being called back to that religion because I only left it because of the people, and the people were doing things like in that religion, people catch power, like um, deities or entities manifest on people, like they manifest through people, and they talk, they say things, they do things. So um, people were pretending, like how people pretend to speak in tongues now in some of the churches. Well, they were pretending to catch power, and they were hurting people, like literally. One of my cousins got her tooth knocked out by somebody that was pretending to be in power. One lady got her head split open because somebody was pretending. I don't understand, but hey, I'm not here for that. There are some things that I deal with on a daily basis, not even being in the religion currently. But so I feel like if I rejoin myself to the religion, then I would have more clarity on these entities that are interacting with me, right? So I'm going to talk to God about it more, right? And be sure that this is the next step for me in my spirituality journey, right? And also, look, I want you to take a look at my shirt. It says "Trust the Journey." And if you'd like me to create one of these for you, just hit me up, send me a message, and it'll be my pleasure to create one for a donation, of course, a contribution to the I Matter community. So I've been doing little things like that. Making masks, for the bags that I put together, and give them away to the children, to the adults that's on the street. Um, Pretty much that's what I've been doing, right? And reorganizing, there are a lot of things, and I'm sorry if I'm jumping around a bit, but it's just a lot of information in my mind, and I'm just trying to get it all out to you because being that I'm on a spiritual journey, I will not be on camera as often for a short period of time. And during some time periods, I can't be on the camera. I can't do public things, right? So to me, it's a very sacred religion. So there are things and certain guidelines that I have to abide by, right? I have to be obedient to what I'm being led to follow, right? So, and then in saying that, we all have a different road. Take three. Yes, my beautiful people. As I was saying, everyone's path is different, right? Everybody has a different journey. Everybody has a different relationship with the Most High. Like, you can't look at me and say, well, she's doing such and such, so it should be okay. Check with God, you know what I'm saying, for your own life, okay? Because everything ain't for everybody. And like I said, we all are different, We all have different backgrounds, different experiences, different blah, 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 blah. So everything is not going to be the same for all of us, even though we're all on a journey. All right? Don't look at nobody else's steps because you have your own steps that are made just for you that you need to take for you. Okay? Like I'm taking the steps necessary for my journey. You got your own steps that you need to take. Okay? So, back to my spiritual journey. This is what I'm on right now. Focusing on if that is the path, because I'm not a religious person, but I am very spiritual. And also, on the financial tip, right? Like, how can I put this in words? Sometimes we have to get our mindset right before the money can come in again, right? Like, I was a person in my past able to make money from anything. Anything. you know, Anything I decided to do, it made money, right? I've done a lot of things. I've done braids and doing hair, locks, twisting locks, starting locks. I had a pager store when pagers were in back in the days. I did cell phones, sold cell phones, satellite systems. I've tried Primerica, which is financial services. I tried so many different businesses, right? I was always an entrepreneur, so it came natural for me to go that route. And in me focusing in on my financial journey as far as organizing businesses, because that's the route I want to take. I do not want to work for anyone anymore. So I am organizing and reorganizing my mindset, which then will allow me to free up other areas of creativity that will bring forth profit, for the business. So that's what I'm working on, and just trying to reprogram my mind. Okay, I got to stick there for a second because some of us don't realize that our brains are like computers, and whatever we program it with, That means what we watch, what we listen to, the people, the environments that we're around or in. It all plays a part in our mindset, how we think, right? And so, in reorganizing your thoughts and your mindset, you have to program your mind with those things that are important for your growth, right? In whatever area or all areas, right, that you're trying to grow in. As for me, it's my finances currently, and so I'm changing the way I think and see money, right? Because when I became sick, and I got Social Security benefits. With Social Security, they put you in a mindset that you can only get this amount of money, okay? Because you're sick, right? Well, yes, I had been diagnosed with quite a few things, and yes, it's true that I cannot work a job, like Monday through Friday. I can't do it because I could probably do 2 days back to back, and after that, I'm going to need to rest and then come back again. I'm going to need a day in between, maybe every other day. It's just not going to work out. They're going to fire me, right? So I can't work a job for people because the things that I have been diagnosed with, especially the fibromyalgia, plays a part. And right now, like seasons changing, I have to get more rest, right? So, because my body feels, it gets painful and it's hard for me to concentrate, it's hard for me to get things done, right? So, in knowing all of that, I do what's necessary for me, all right? I don't try to overwhelm myself. I do not ignore my limits, because it's going to affect me later on in a way that is not conducive to where I'm trying to go, right? So even though I have these limitations upon me, I can still work with my limitations to get things done, right? It doesn't stop me, but again, in my mind, because I had been, in this way for a long time, over 15 years now. So it kind of wearied on my brain, on my mind, a little about my worth, I guess. Because if I step out there and make more money, there's a chance I could lose my benefits, right? But if I stay collecting the benefits, I'm always gonna be in lack, right? So I'm putting it all in God's hands because I've suffered enough, financially. So I don't want to be in that place of lack anymore. I do not want to live from a place of lack anymore. I know my worth now, so I want that, and that's where I am building my mind and doing activities that will strengthen that belief system about me being worthy of wealth, of prosperity, of living a life where I don't have to worry about how I'm going to pay for whatever it is I want to pay for, So this is just all a part of the journey, and I'm sharing it with you. I had to do this video in 2 parts because I ran out of space, but nonetheless, I'm going to upload it all together because I feel like all of it is relevant to the message that I had to give today and the update and everything, I'm reorganizing my products, I'm reorganizing everything. Once again, it's like the more I grow, the more I have to update, everything that I'm doing with my posts, with my website, with my communication, with these videos. I got to update you, let you know where I'm at now. You know what I'm saying? So that, you're watching me, right? And if I don't do a video for a little bit, it's like, I don't want you to be like, what happened to her? Because if I'm interacting with people online and I don't see them for a while, I kind of miss their presence, so I'm sure it's the same for me. And I'm here, remaining hopeful. Yes, as long as the sun is shining, I will remain hopeful because there is a God and He is real, right? And as long as we look towards Him, He will help us. You're right? Okay. So, stay blessed, stay prayed up, okay? Don't, and also, my prayer life is increasing. And I just wanted to share this also with you. Like, I made a post about it, but I take my prayer requests very seriously now because the last time I didn't, this lady and her child died. Okay, somebody close to me. And I just blew it off. She's like, please pray for me. And I kind of, Lord, watch over. But I didn't pray, like set aside time and just got down and prayed. I didn't do it. And when they died, I felt it. I did, because it wasn't long after that she asked me to pray for her that she passed away, her and her child. So I do take my prayer requests very seriously now. And I do I put everything else to the side and quiet everything down and pray. Okay? Because I don't want that kind of burden on me. I do tell people things that is given to me by the Holy Spirit of God, because when I don't, and sometimes things happen and that burden is placed on me, I don't want that kind of burden on me no more. So I tell people, whether they like it or they don't like it, I still let them know, and however they feel is how they feel. But I know that I've done my job, okay, because I work with and for God, right? So I have to do what I have to do, at the end of the day. Praying is a part of it. So I do that. If any one of you that are watching me, if you need prayer, you let me know, okay? It's not something that I'm going to be advertising because it's not that type of thing for me. It's a heavy weight, all right? So I'm not going to be advertising that. If you would like inspirational messages sent to your inbox, no problem. I can send you inboxes of inspirational messages anytime. I love doing that. I'd love if you would participate in my fundraiser. We have a GoFundMe. I'll leave the links in the description box so that you can participate and help us make a difference in the community and in the lives of children, families, individuals, those in need, right? And if you are in need of something, you need some help with something, leave me a message, okay? We're here because we care. That's what I Matter community is about. We care, so we offer services, we offer assistance, right? We're small right now, and also I will not be continuing on with my peer recovery specialist credentials, or I'm not gonna do that because it doesn't make sense. I can do the same things that I'm doing without that credential. Okay, they don't even take it seriously. A person who becomes a peer recovery specialist that has lived experiences to help people through to recover from either mental health or substance use, they don't take it seriously. They feel that people with degrees are without the experience are more suited for that position. So I don't got time, right? I feel like I could do the same thing without having that credential. So I did not renew my peer recovery specialist um, thing. Okay, I don't even think because I had to toss that thing to the side. Like, forget that. I don't need that. They don't validate who I am. You know, God makes me who I am, not them, right? And I know that my lived experiences, whether I have to do it from my own website or not, can help people, or by doing these videos. So, just a heads up. Don't expect to see a PRS or a peer recovery specialist, anything from me. I'm taking it all off of my, that's not going to be one of my credentials, because that's who I am by nature. I don't need that, right? I don't need letters behind my name to make me feel like I'm someone. You know what I'm saying? I know that I'm someone because of who I am, all I've been through, and I'm still here. I've survived it all, okay? With all my flaws, I'm still here. God has kept me. And so I'm thankful to God for it all, okay? The good, the bad, the ugly, the in between, everything. I'm thankful for it all. It has made me a very, very valuable person, not only to myself, but to many others. And I'm happy to finally get to this place that I can see myself. You know, I still don't see fully myself the way other people see me, but I'm getting the vision. The sight is getting clearer. It's getting clearer. The more I heal, the more that I grow and learn. And I'm encouraging you to continue learning and growing with me. Um, so that in the end, we could give each other a high five like we made it. We're finally here, right? It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful journey. Like, I'm enjoying it. I'm not rushing anything. I am enjoying it. I'm embracing it all. It's a lot to take in. There's a lot to me. I'm multifaceted. There's a lot going on within me alone, aside from the external stuff. Okay? I'm a whole something, right? But I had to come and touch bases, had to leave this video, let you know where I am today, what's going on, why it took me so long to get back. It's been so much going on. And I don't even really know, I haven't even been keeping up with what's going on in the world, but in my life and the life of my family, it's a lot. And look, tomorrow isn't promised to any of us. A gentleman, one of my nieces was dating. He passed away in his sleep. Like, he's so young, you know. And it just makes me even more mindful of people and the ones that I want to connect with. Like, I got people in my family that I text and they don't respond, and or I call and they don't answer. Now, I understand people be busy. I understand that because I get busy. Okay? But how can you let 24 hours go past and don't text nobody back in this day and time? Huh? When people dropping like flies out here. Are you saying that you don't care? Is that what you're trying to tell people? That you don't care when you don't respond to their text messages, or that you don't um call them back after they called, reached out? What are you saying? Be clear and keep that same energy, okay? Tomorrow isn't promised to any of us, okay? Value your relationships, value your friendships. If they mean anything to you, value it. Show that person that you actually care, you know? I mean, I may not I love a lot of people, but I'm not close with them. And I'll try to reach out to them every so often, to let them know they still in my heart. They still in my thoughts. But we can't be close, And it's just that this is the path that I'm on now. I had to separate. The wheat has to separate from the tear, right? They all may grow, they all may come up together, but there's a difference between the two. So, I'm just saying, it is what it is. We are definitely in the last days. Get your mind right. Treat people right if you want them in your life. Okay, be mindful. Nobody has to do anything for anyone. All right? We all need to be looking to God for everything. Okay? For everything. He'll lead us to the right people, the right places, and the right things for us. All right? So just have faith and believe, and take care of yourselves. I'm gonna, end this video now. If you would like me to create a shirt for you again, let me know. Shoot me an inbox, a message, or leave a comment. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you for watching the other videos. Thank you if you give us a like. Thank you for the like. Thank you for your subscribe. Thank you for your support. Thank you. Okay? Overall, thank you. A lot of times we just don't say thank you. Thank you. Okay? I can't say thank you enough, because I am thankful. All right? I love you with the love of God. Continue taking care of yourselves. Remember to breathe, please. Remember to breathe, to pause. All right? Pray. Step away. Come back. You know what I'm saying? If things start to get overwhelming, breathe. Take a pause. All right? Remember to stay active. Okay? Keep moving that body. Move that energy. That energy that gets stagnant, move it. Right? You got to move it out your body. Right? And continue eating the best foods for you, your blood type. Okay, eat right for your blood type. That's a book, by the way. Look it up. You could get that book and learn your blood type and change your diet to that. Implement more of those things in it so that we could all be here a little bit longer. Right? So this is what I have for you, my loves. My beautiful people. Children of God. My brothers and sisters. If you're here and watching me, you're my brother or you're my sister. And I love you with the love of God. I want you to take good care of yourself and take your supplements. Boost that immune system. Get that inflammation out your body. And I will tap in again and leave another video for you soon, okay? Take care. And remember, smile.